respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks come into this one after the... Jared Bayless has checked in for Chris Middleton, and Freak subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Freak in at point guard. Plumlee out there with John Henson. Then it's Jared Bayless, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Well, Clark, the Bucks were much improved on the road last season, going 18-23.
Yeah, they were very competitive. This young team fought hard and rarely found themselves out of games on the road, which is a good sign for the future.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. The Bucks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And here's Payne. 9-point game his last outing. They set the pick. He kicks to Collison. Waiters gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Bayless dishes to Freak. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. While we have the chance, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top shooting small forwards at the free throw line during the last month. Kevin Durant is second.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work. And they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
Freak passes to Plumlee. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Kicks it to Henson. And he gets it to go. Henson's got 7.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with for a teammate.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. He feeds it to Waiters. Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Payne gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Here's Bayless. Kept alive. Henson, and Durant sends it back. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 3. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy.
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he? Look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Waiters. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at point guard. Antetokounmpo is out there with Plumlee. Then it's John Henson. And it's Bayless in at the 2-guard spot. And guys, the Greek Freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category except three-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The three ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks played a role for them. He finished with 8 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Shoots from the baseline. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
You know, going back to Giannis, he has the physical makeup and skill set to be a triple-double guy. I mean, there's no reason that he shouldn't be able to fulfill his potential except consistency. That's the area he's got to tighten up.
Adams' shot is good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Freak. Out to the wing. Plumlee with the screen. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Freak missing.
And talking about Giannis 13 draft, selected number 15 overall by the Bucks. And if you looking back, to me, that's what we'd have to call a steal with the kind of player he's developed into.
And that one's good. Plumlee's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
It's stolen by Adams. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Payne can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. From beyond the arc, and it's Durant with the rebound. Dishes it to Westbrook. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy.
Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave him to him.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 1. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Kevin, obviously a very...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. In for Cantor. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Payne out there with Roberson. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Nick Collison. And it's Waiters in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And D.R. Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
Payne with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Mayo dishing to Plumlee. Here's Freak. He hits it from 9. You know, Greg, for waiters, it would be unfair for the Thunder to ask that of anybody. You know, that's tough to do. Clark, hard to make up what Harden had accomplished.
Yeah, and the Thunder even asked waiters not to wear number 13 to avoid any comparisons, which I think was a smart move. But they still would like to have him provide some punch in terms of points off the bench.
And that one's good. Freak. Here's Payne. Pass to Waiters. The 9-foot shot. And Henson sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And stolen by Payne. Here's Roberson. He's got 5. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Payne's shot is good. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
The Thunder leading by 3. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Shoots from 12. Shot's good by Waiters. Waiters got 7 points.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Durant's checked in for Nick Collison. Oklahoma City's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. It's Durant on the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Now Bayless. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now here's Payne. It's stolen by Mayo. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Thunder lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Freak. He's in.